sea turtle. Nature. Oh, bye-bye. Good morning, and it's day 4. We just woke up, and Adventures of the Seas is right next to us. Today is Turks and Caicos Day. But first, coffee and breakfast. The Grand Turk Cruise Center is a 13-acre complex and cruise port located on the southern end of Grand Turk. The walk from our ship to the end of the pier took about 5 to 7 minutes. So today we have nothing planned. We're just going to go to the beach and hang out for a few hours.
It was really cool to walk in between the ships.
This cute Starbucks here is the only one on Turks and Caicos. This craft market sells specialty salts and random small souvenirs. Ship spotting! Look at those two. We found a shady spot under a tree. It was kind of hard to stroll the stroller on the sand. Everywhere felt super crowded today, and it's probably because there are 2 ships in port. There's the island! We came back after 2 hours on the beach. It was super hot, and Aria was starting to get fussy. We've never sailed Adventures of the Seas before. I know it's a Voyager class ship, and it's supposed to be a slightly smaller version of Liberty of the Seas. Honestly, just by looking, they look about the same size. Mia went to Adventure Oceans for the rest of the afternoon, while my mom and I explored part of the ships that we haven't been seen yet. Bye, Adventure of the Seas.
Huh? Where are we going?
We're gonna sail away for a little bit.
Why?
I wasn't exactly sure why we had to leave the port because we were here for an overnight stay. I was guessing they probably needed to do that so the casinos and stores can open. We were supposed to be at Bermuda today, but there was a storm, so we were rerouted to Turks and Caicos to do an overnight stay, which was fine. Alright, we'll see this place tomorrow. Bye for now! This is the kids' menu at the main dining room. It's the same every night. It's day 4 dinner night, and I started out with the pepper soup, and Mia had the rainbow salad from the kids' menu. For the main, I had the chili crusted salmon, and Mia did the grilled cheese with fries on the side. We ended our meal with the caramel flan and chocolate chip cookie. And that was the end of the night. See you tomorrow. For our second day at Grand Turk. And we are probably not going to go into the water as much today because yesterday was a little too much. So we're going to go explore.
No, we're going into the sand.
Okay, we're going to go into the sand. But today we're going to go walk around the port because there's a couple of like picture areas that we didn't even check out. There's like that whale and that like astronaut statue thing. So, yep. Second day. We're the only ship in port today. Yesterday we were sharing this whole island with Adventure of the Seas, so it just felt extra crowded. But look, it's not super crowded today, which is very nice. Ah, my hat keeps flying away. It's super windy. Okay, we'll be back on later. Bye.
Why there's fish in the water? Mama, those are great though.
Look at all these free chairs. The spider web, ugh. But yeah, this area is the more quiet part of the beach. Probably should have came here yesterday. This crazy town. So hello, Liberty of the Seas. Hello. And go take a look at the views. The water is so clear. Alright, we're not going there to take a picture. It's too much hassle to pull the stroller there. So this is the one disadvantage of traveling with a stroller. The sand is just, it's just too hard to push in. and there are no walkways or nets. But just keep that in mind if you're coming with a stroller. You might just be bound to the concrete areas. You look sweaty, or you look okay? All right, we're gonna go to the store.
Just kidding, we're not going to the store. We're just gonna go play in the sand for a little bit.
Anywho, this place is pretty quiet. This is where we're just gonna hang out, look for shells. Really wish we found this spot yesterday because it was crazy town over there. I couldn't even like take my camera out. Found little snails in this little pit of water. So the wave is not really reaching them. We're just adding some more seawater just so they will survive. I'm sure there's a high tide at some point. Mimi is up there, under the shade.
One last photo before we go. We had a much more enjoyable day today than yesterday, and it's all due to the fact that there was only one ship in port. This port is actually very clean, and it's really nice just to walk around and take in the scenery. My only gripe is that we're in the middle of August and it's super hot. So we found the astronaut exhibit. The story is that astronaut John Glenn piloted the Friendship 7 capsule that launched in 1962 from Cape Canaveral, Florida, and he orbited Earth a couple of times before splashing down into the Atlantic Ocean near Grand Turk Island. This is supposed to be a life-size version of the capsule and the man himself, and the capsule does not look very big. That's it for Turks and Caicos. Tomorrow we are going to La Romana in the Dominican Republic. It'll be our first time there. Thanks for watching. Bye!